If you're an absolute beginner that has no idea where to start, this video will show you what gear you need to get and how to connect it so that you can get started with DJing as soon as possible. First things first, you're going to need a computer, more specifically a laptop. It doesn't matter whether you're a Mac or a PC guy, there's people in both camps who love each one. Just find whatever works for you and what you're most comfortable with. The good news is that all of the major DJ software programs work with both operating systems, so whichever you choose is going to work great for you. You may already have a laptop that you can use for DJing. The specs that you need can be found on individual DJ software program websites, but most of the time, if your computer was made fairly recently, it's going to be able to run the DJ software. Next up, you're going to want to get a DJ controller. While you can DJ with your mouse and keyboard, a DJ controller makes the experience so much better. It allows you to get your hands on a piece of physical equipment and manipulate your tracks forward and backward, adjust the EQ, add effects, and do all of the things you need to do to mix. There are DJ controllers available from as low as around $100 all the way up to the thousands, so you can find something that fits your budget. Look into models from great brands like Pioneer, Newmark, Denon. There's all sorts of good DJ controllers. Now, as you choose a DJ controller, you're going to want to make sure you have some DJ software. Some of the big names in DJ software are Serato, Rekordbox, Virtual DJ, and Tractor, and they're all great programs that have pros and cons. Depending on which controller you use, it may come bundled with one of those softwares. Like I said before, you can check out the website of the specific software to find out if your computer has the specs to run it, which it most likely does. All of those pieces of software will allow you to control your music library and manipulate your music so that you can create awesome mixes. Now that you've got your laptop, software, and a controller, you want to make sure that you get a pair of headphones. Headphones will allow you to listen to the next track so that you can get it ready to mix into. There are all sorts of different headphones available. You can find the one that fits best for you. One thing that's important for DJs is to make sure that the ear cups are reversible. That way you can flip one out so that you can listen with one ear to what's being played over the speakers and use the other to monitor your mix. In the same vein as a pair of headphones, a microphone would be a good purchase if you're planning to go out and do events with your DJ gear. It'll allow you to make announcements and hype up the crowd at the most important moments. So now you've got a computer, a controller, a microphone, headphones. You need to be able to hear the music you're playing. Now, eventually you may want to get a PA system so you can go out and do some events on your own. But for right now, if you're just wanting to get some practice under your belt, you can invest in a pair of studio monitors, which are more compact speakers that'll fit perfect on a desk or in your practice space at home. These will give you a good amount of sound output so you can hear your mixes while also not being too big or too bulky to store. As you progress in your DJing and you want to get out and show your skills off and sell your services to others, you can invest in a good PA system. Obviously, check out idjnow.com for some great options there. Last but not least, after you have all this gear, you need music to play, and the vast majority of DJs are using MP3 files now. Although streaming may be the future, I still think we're a little ways off from that, and so you want to be able to download high quality 320 kilobits per second MP3 files. And for that, I suggest joining a DJ record pool. There's a ton of great ones out there, and for a monthly fee, they'll allow you to download tracks that you can put in your library and use to DJ with. If you need individual tracks, you can always go to the big giants like iTunes and Amazon, but there are DJ specific services that you can utilize. So I think that's it. We've got a computer, software, a DJ controller, speakers, mic, and headphones, and we got our music, so we're good to go. Now let's get everything hooked up. All you need to do is install your software on your computer and then plug the USB cable that's included with your controller into the controller and into the computer. The computer will automatically download the drivers that it needs. If it doesn't, you can always go to your DJ software website and download those drivers. Then you just want to plug in your audio cable into the back of your mixer. Mine, I'm using an RCA cable, which is common on a lot of the more affordable DJ mixers. It's the red and white cable that you've probably seen on your DVD player or your TV. And then just plug that cable into your speakers. The last things you're going to plug in are your headphones and your microphone, and now you're all set up. Once you fire up your software, you're going to be able to control your music and hear it through your speakers. There are specific installation instructions for each individual software, so you can look those up depending on which route you go. And that is everything you need. So let's recap from the top. You want to make sure that you have a nice laptop that can run your DJ software of choice. Do some research, find the one that you think fits best with what you anticipate your DJ style to be. You're going to want to add a controller so that you can control your DJ software, and a pair of headphones and a microphone so that you can hear your queued up tracks and make announcements as necessary. Last but not least, join a good DJ music pool so you can download the hottest music every month, plug it all in, and you can get started practicing right away. There's a lot that goes into being a good DJ, so make sure that you follow idjnow.com on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all of the social media outlets so that you don't miss any of the educational and product videos that are going to be coming out in the future. Once again, my name is DJ Jordan Nelson. Hopefully that was helpful to you. Subscribe, share, and we will see you next time.